something.
make
Listening to
money.
this song kinda make a nigga want something. Did some daydreaming, now I'm feeling like I'm on something.
The
Girl, don't
real,
hold it from me, cause right now I be
like which suits you and which is the real thing, right? So because money is energy, everything is energy, right? So what kind of money you are bringing into your home, and what activities you are doing, or what service you are providing through which you are getting that money, right, into your bank account or into your life, that is so much important. Because when you fake things, right, like for example, let us talk the thing of like law, or those who are practicing the law, right, they have to fake a lot of things, and in return they make money, right? So that kind of energy, because you are hurting someone, right, you are saying false things, right, and that's the way you are earning the energy, earning the money, right? So the energy and the vibration and frequency that is coming into your life, it's not like the god like, right, it's not like pure, right? And so you will have troubles into your life 100%, definitely. And so like I'm saying, because it is so much important, because when you think in terms of energy, frequency and vibration, you will be able to understand what I'm trying to say, right? So there are many other professions, like take example like a banking sector, right? when you are just when you're just a recovery agent or something like that, and so now you're forcing people, or you're manipulating a lot of people, right, to get money back. Okay, so you are doing all this kind of activity to get that energy, to get that money into your bank account. So yeah, it impacts, right, because we are energy beings, right? And what you give, you receive, right? So if you're giving this kind of things, or if you're making money on basis of this thing, then it will definitely impact you, yeah, right? Yeah. And you have to take care of all these things, right, when it comes to money, right? Because like energy cannot be created, cannot be distorted, only it can only be transferred from one form to another, right? So if you're using this as a tool, right, to because money is just a tool, right, it's just a exchange for something, right? So if you're doing something like which is not good or which is not correct, and in return you are earning this money or energy, then you have to think for yourself. Another profession I can just point out is acting, right? Because when it comes to acting, you're not being your authentic self, you're not being your true self, right? And whatever you're projecting, right, is the false version, right? You're just turning yourself into one kind of character, right? So you are manipulating with your identity, right? And so that's why I sometimes think that when I listen to some kind of celebrity or any people, then I think that are they really talking the truth, are they really saying the truth, or they are just doing the acting that they are used to do in their profession. Right? Because it questions a lot of things, right? You can't say whether it is real or not, right? And that's why it is, and that's why I heard in one of the interviews by celebrity that uh, the parents die only once in their life, right? And that's the real emotion that came out when they die. But in while playing a character, they have to do that multiple times. So they actually forget the real feelings, that when the real incidents happen in their life, they forget their feelings, because it is already been out so many times by playing that particular character. Yeah, so these all the things impacts in your life, and universe and God sees all the things, right, what you are doing in this life, in this lifetime, right? And people just also think that life is just one time opportunity, let me do the evil things, what will happen? No, but it is karma, right? The karma has consequences, right? What you do, what you give, you receive, right? So even if you are doing some kind of this kind of thing, then but you will receive its fallback, right? It will come in varieties of different ways. Like people are using all this bad energy or bad thing, right, to earn money, or to make fast money online, right, or through any medium, right? But there can be the consequences, like they are suffering from life threatening diseases, right, which can lead them to like the huge loss in their life. So whatever they have earned, they have just lost, right, because of the karma, or because of what they did to earn that money, right, or to get that energy, right. And so yeah, you have to understand money is just like a flow of energy, right. You have to keep it flowing, right, and in a positive way, right. You, even if you are earning like less amount of money, right, but you are doing the right work, right, then universe and god will definitely pay to it, right. They, you will receive the rewards, right. So yeah, people consider teacher as a bad profession, right. Teacher, they consider, they downgrade the people who teach the things, or you or who you, or who explains about life and all those things, right. But it's what you give, right. So you're teaching someone, you're helping someone, you're giving that positive energy, that positive vibes, right. So what you give, you receive multiply, right. That is a universal law. So you have to keep all these things in mind, right. It plays a huge role, right. Yeah. And so what you are putting out, because right now in the world there is a lot of negative energy, right. We are surrounded and bombarded by the, like, a lot of stress things, right. So we have to keep our vibrations and frequency high, right. So to level up, right, to see where we are, right, and what we are doing, right. So this is the important thing, right, when it comes to money, and when it comes to making the living, right. Today everyone wants everything fast, right, in the fast paced environment, right. They want to just make a lot of money in the short period of time, right. But you forget that no, like, Rome was not built in a day, right. You have to keep, you have to do, you have to invest the time and effort, right, for long period of time, right. It's not the one day job, right. It takes time, right, to build a tree, right. To the tree, just when you just reap the seeds, right, the fully grown tree is, we get after a very long time, and after getting a tree, there are fruits on that tree, right? So it's a process. It's like it's a marathon, it's not a sprint, right. So you have to think that, you have to keep that picture in mind, right. But everything right now we think in terms of like easy, like we want it like very fast, right. And it's like, because we are just, we have become like that, right. You see a lot of shots also, like dopamine rise, right. Yeah, one reel comes, right, it shows something different, and then the second reel comes, it's totally different, right. So triggers, right, and all those things, right. We want everything, right, fast, right. But it's not possible, right. And even if you try to make it fast in a short possible way, or by deceiving, or by using the false methods, it will not remain with you, right. It will definitely go away, right. So you have to take, you have to think that, right, when it comes to energy and all those, energy exchange, money and universe, right, all these things works in a in a loop, right. They are all same, we are all same, we are all energy beings, right. So in that way you have to think that what you give, you receive, right. And so yeah, sometimes it's good to take feedback also, right. If you're not sure what I'm doing, right, you can also ask people some feedback, or you can sit with yourself and just ask your question, ask yourself the questions, and you will have the answer within yourself, right, whether I'm doing this thing right, whether it is beneficial for me, yeah, and what will I get in the long term, right. Yeah, so you have to think in that way, right, and then only we can make the world better place, and we can just we can raise the frequency and vibration and help each other, right, to eliminate all this negativity, stress, anxiety, and all the things that is just keeping us down, right, making us feel bad, right. Because after doing all these activities also, people feel like guilty, they feel bad about themselves, right? They suffer from trauma, right. Oh, what did I, what I did, oh my god, it was wrong. And then they regret, right, and they keep it themselves, and then it leads to like a lot of troubles in their life. Yeah, so you have to understand this point, right? So I hope that this video really helps to understand what I'm trying to say in terms of raising your frequency and vibration, and how how what you give receive plays a role, and money is just a form of energy, it's just a tool, right? And you cannot become a rich in one day, right? There is nothing like get rich scream. And yeah, and then nothing is available like too fast, right? You have to have patience, consistency, efforts, and perseverance. Yeah, so that's the message for today, right? I hope you enjoy this. If you like it, this, and then give it a like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.